Halloween season is semi-close to coming. This is in September, but I thought I would just give you the best movies to watch during the Halloween season. Now, these won't just be feature length. I'll also be including some shorts or specials. And this is just my opinion on some movies that, might not be critically acclaimed, are really some of my favorite Halloween movies and ones I think you should watch at least once. With that said, so before we get into this, do me a big favor by hitting the subscribe button down below. It does my channel a lot of favors by putting out more and more content out there. Also, hit the notification bell down below so you can find out when all my new videos drop, and leave a like. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. But with that said, let's get into the best Halloween movies. One little kind of disclaimer: I will not be including just any horror movie, because I know a lot of people believe that, oh, any horror movie can technically be a Halloween movie. And while I think they're good to watch around Halloween, I wouldn't call them Halloween movies unless they do take place at Halloween. Then it is a Halloween movie. Now, some of these I have only seen some of these movies that I'm about to recommend, but I know that they are really, really popular. And what I mean by I haven't seen is, like, some of these have like 5 or 8 movies, and I've only seen about half of them. But let's get in with my first. These are in no particular order, but the first one I'm going to mention is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, yes, some people might classify this as a Christmas movie, but to me, it's more of a Halloween movie, and I think it's actually closer to a November movie because it is both. I think, well, it does have Christmas aspects to it. I think the Halloween feeling has a more it just feels throughout the whole movie more like a Halloween movie, just because Halloween Town is decorated like a Halloween movie, and it feels, the characters, just everything feels like a Halloween movie. It does have Christmas stuff, but that's a small half of, I don't know, the Christmas stuff is a big part of the story, but it feels more like a Halloween movie, and it's a classic. So if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. Another classic is Hocus Pocus. Now, this is one of the most popular Halloween movies, and it's okay. I like it. It's not great, but I know a lot of people do like it. That's why I'm recommending it. And then the last real Disney movie that I'm going to be recommending is the Halloween Town movies. I've only seen the first one, but there are 4 of them on Disney+. I know the first one is a huge classic, so definitely watch these if you're, really into the Disney Channel movies. I'm not, but I watched the first one. I thought it was good. So again, there are 4 of them on Disney Plus you can watch. Now, I'm going to get into some that I actually really enjoy now. And the first one, I know this is not a great movie, but it's one of my favorites, and that's Hubie Halloween. And this came out last year. Now, I know this is another bad Adam Sandler movie, but it really, really feels like a Halloween movie. It really feels like a movie that you want to watch every Halloween. I watched this twice last year. And I'm probably going to watch it again this year. It's just, there's not one moment in here that doesn't feel like Halloween, and it works so well. There's a mystery. I know it's a bad movie, but it's not one of Adam Sandler's worst. It's just, it's a gem for me. It's a guilty pleasure. I really enjoy Hubie Halloween. Another one that is a classic, but that's Charlie Brown, the Halloween Special. This one I've watched every Halloween until they put them on Apple TV, which was really dumb. But the Charlie Brown specials, the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the Halloween one, are all phenomenal. They're like really, really well done. And this one has a lot of memorable jokes and scenes, like with Charlie Brown keeps getting rocks, and it's really funny. It's charming. If you haven't seen it, why haven't you seen it? it's definitely one that you have to watch every Halloween. Now, another one I'm going to throw in is the Halloween franchise. Now, these are the Michael Myers movies. I'm slowly making my way through them to rank all of them for the new one coming up, but they're really fun. The first one especially, the first one is great. The first one's like one of the best horror movies. It's really fun. It's classic. It takes place at Halloween, but it doesn't totally feel like a Halloween movie, but it does take place at Halloween, so that's why I included these on here. And the last one I have on here is the Universal Monster movies. These include the Frankenstein trilogy, the Dracula movies, Phantom of the Opera, The Mummy, Invisible Man. Really, any Universal Monster movie is a Halloween movie. I know they are technically horror movies and they don't take place at Halloween, but these focus on monsters that are typical Halloween monsters. These are, Dracula and the Mummy, Invisible Man, Frankenstein. Those are real typical Halloween characters. So that's why I decided to include the Universal Monster movies. I would recommend the first 8 of these. And then my final recommendation is Hotel Transylvania 1 and 2. I could throw in 3, but that's not really a Halloween movie. It's more of a summer movie. But the first 2 are really, really great movies. And I love these movies. I can watch them any time of the year, but they're really good for Halloween. So there you guys have it. There are my kind of recommendations for Halloween movies that you could watch this October. Thank you guys so much for watching. May the Force be